Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech. You know, our technology is getting smarter and more integrated every single day. But as Apple keeps building its empire and AI rewrites the rules of the internet, you gotta wonder, are we actually gaining more control or are we losing it? Let's break down the key battles and breakdowns happening right now that are shaping that very question, all in this quick 10-minute roundup. So, here's what's on the docket. We're going to kick things off with Apple's latest hardware, then dive headfirst into the AI gold rush that's totally changing how we find information. After that, we'll check out some surprising trade-offs in new gadgets, run a super important security check, and then wrap up with a few hidden secrets. First up, the Apple Harvest.
All right, let's get right into it. Apple's big fall event. They just dropped a whole new lineup. But let's cut through the marketing buzz. What's actually a worthwhile upgrade for you?
So the new iPhone 17 lineup is here, and honestly, the takeaway is pretty simple. For most people, that base iPhone 17 is the smartest buy. It's got the key camera and screen upgrades you want. You'd really only go pro if you're a serious power user who needs that crazy A19 chip, the full triple camera system, or, you just have to have that new orange color. Now, here's a feature that's a total game changer for creators, and get this, it's not just for the pro models. Dual capture lets you film your reaction and whatever's happening in front of you at the exact same time, and it merges it all into one clean 4K file. This is a massive win for vloggers. It's going to eliminate so much editing work. Okay, let's talk about your ears. The new AirPods Pro 3 are a huge leap forward, and really, it all comes down to the battery. With noise canceling on, you get 8 full hours. That is double the standard model. Then you add in a new heart rate monitor and a hearing aid mode, and suddenly the Pros become a really, really compelling upgrade. And your iPad? Well, it's getting a massive brain transplant. iPadOS 26 brings in true multitasking with app windows you can actually resize, a Mac-like menu bar, and the ability to run tasks in the background. With this new liquid glass design, honestly, the line between an iPad and a MacBook has never been blurrier.
So, we've gone from the hardware in your pocket to the software that's changing the world. Let's talk about the AI gold rush.
Google's AI, Gemini, is finally having its big viral moment. And when I say big, I mean it. In just 2 weeks, it pulled in a staggering 23 million new users, blowing right past ChatGPT to the top of the app stores. So, what's going on here? What's behind this sudden explosion? It's all thanks to this one feature called the Nano Banana Image Editor, and it's got everyone turning photos of themselves, their friends, their pets, you name it, into these incredibly detailed, lifelike 3D figurines. It's fast, it's a ton of fun, and yeah, it is everywhere right now. But it's not all fun and games. In the battle for the future of search, publishers are fighting back, and they're fighting back hard against Google's AI overviews. Major media organizations are calling the feature, which, summarizes content right on the search page, they're calling it outright theft of their work. Google, of course, sees things completely differently. The company argues its AI summaries are just making search more helpful for everybody and creating new ways for content to be discovered. They see it as an evolution, not appropriation. And this brings us to this huge, almost existential question about the future of information online. Is AI a helpful guide that's just pointing us to the good stuff, or is it becoming a gatekeeper that consumes the sources and just leaves them to wither away? And this chart, wow, it perfectly illustrates the publisher's nightmare. A recent Pew Research study found that when an AI overview is right there on the page, users are half as likely to actually click through to a website. I mean, if you get the answer right there, why would you click? This is the heart of the conflict, and it's a battle that is only just beginning. All right, let's shift gears now, moving from the software wars to the hardware on the road. Let's look at some other gadgets making waves, starting with a brand new luxury EV. In the electric vehicle world, Audi's new Q6 E-Tron is definitely turning heads. It is packed with high-end tech, like an augmented reality display that literally projects directions right onto the road in front of you. And starting under $64,000, it's a pretty competitive price for a luxury car. Oh, and get this, it has charging ports on both sides of the car. But it's not a perfect ride. Reviewers did point out some frustrating quirks, like a pretty weak air conditioning system that kind of struggles on hot days, a surprisingly tight legroom in the back, and a cruise control stalk that's awkwardly hidden behind the steering wheel. Now let's look under the hood of our gadgets for a second. Have you ever wondered how phones keep getting thinner while the batteries seem to last longer? Well, a new technology called silicon carbon batteries is a big part of the reason why. Basically, by swapping some of the graphite in a battery for silicon, you can pack in way more power. But, and this is a big but, there's a trade-off. While this tech lets companies make super slim phones, silicon actually expands when you charge it, and that can reduce the battery's overall lifespan. So it's this classic battle of power versus longevity, and it's why brands like Apple and Samsung are holding back for now, while others, like Honor, are just pushing right ahead. All right, let's take a quick but very, very important pit stop to check on your digital security. This one is especially for all you Samsung owners out there. If you have a Samsung Galaxy phone that's running Android 13 or newer, you need to listen up. Security researchers have found a critical vulnerability. It's a zero-click flaw, which is the scary kind. It means an attacker could potentially run malicious code on your device without you having to do anything at all. No clicks, no downloads, nothing.
The good news is a fix is already rolling out. So seriously, as soon as this is over, go to your phone settings, find software update, and install it immediately. It's super important to stay protected.
Okay, to finish things up, let's have a little fun. Let's uncover some cool secrets hidden inside the tech you use every single day. So did you know there are these little Easter eggs hidden all over the place? For example, on Google Maps, if you drag that little yellow peg man over Area 51, he turns into a tiny UFO. Or in the ChatGPT app, instead of just tapping the microphone, try long pressing it. It'll instantly start a hands-free voice conversation. Go ahead, give him a try. And all of this leaves us with one final thought, bringing us right back to where we started. Our technology is constantly evolving. It's becoming more intelligent, more compact, more powerful. From AI that summarizes the entire world for us to batteries that defy their size. Are we really gaining more control over our digital lives, or are we maybe slowly giving it away? If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.